So in this video, I'm going to be explaining what basic attack, basic defense, and basic health are. So let's get right into it. Basic attack, defense, and health can all be found at your training center whenever you train troops. For example, for T1 vehicles, their basic attack is 20, basic defense is 9, basic health is 5. For T10 bikers, their basic attack is 90, basic defense 65, and basic health 21. For T1 bikers, their basic attack is 11, basic defense 8, basic health 4. So this is where you find basic attack, defense, and health. Your basic attack is used to calculate the damage that your troops do in battle. So for T10 bikers, the number 90 will be used to calculate the damage that they do in battle. If let's say your attack stats are plus 100%, then this number 90 will go up to 180, and then that number 180 will be used to calculate your biker's damage. It's also influenced by the damage stat in the same way. So for example, if your basic attack is plus 100% and your basic damage is plus 100%, the basic attack of 90 will be influenced by both the attack and the damage stat. So it'll first go up by 100% because of the attack stat and become 180, and then that 180 will go up by another 100% because of the damage stat and it'll become 360. So for example, if your basic attack was 100, and your attack buff, let's say, is 1000%, and your damage buff is, let's say, plus 300%, then your 100 will become 1100 after being influenced by the attack buff, and that 1100 will then become 4400 after being influenced by the damage buff. And this 4400 number will then be used to calculate your damage output. So basically, the higher your stats are, the more effective each point of basic attack will be. Because when your stats are only plus 100%, each point of extra basic attack only adds 2 points to your final basic attack. But if your stats are, let's say, plus 1000%, then each point of basic attack will add 11 points to your final basic attack. Then there's basic defense. In my opinion, it works the same way as basic attack. So the higher your defense buff, the more effective it will be to increase your basic defense. However, I don't know exactly how this basic defense has an impact on the damage your troops take. The only thing that I know is that the more basic defense you have, the fewer troops you lose. And finally, there's basic health. This is the most easiest stat to understand because you can easily understand this stat by looking at renegade skill details. For example, in this report right here, Lanching did 167,342 damage to my T1 vehicles and T1 bikers. Now, if I want to find out how many T1 vehicles and T1 bikers I lost because of this damage, all I need to do is I first need to check my vehicle and biker health. Let's take vehicles first. My vehicle health is plus 166%. Now, I know my basic vehicle health is 5. And if I add the 166% buff to it, it becomes 13.3%. If I then divide the renegade damage by my actual health, that is 167,342 divided by 13.3, I get the number 12,582, which is pretty close to the number of T1 vehicles that I lost, that is 12,540. Now the slight difference is because of rounding errors. I can do the same for T1 bikers as well. If I take the biker's health buff that is plus 193% and then I add it to the basic health of bikers, which is 4, I get the number 11.72, which is the actual health of bikers. If I then do the same and divide 167,342 by 11.72, I get the number 14,278, which is again pretty close to the actual kill count of 14,234 T1 bikers. So that is how basic health has an influence on battles. I hope this video helped you guys understand basic stats a lot better. If you have any questions, then feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Or you can even join my Discord and ask me questions there. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. You can find my Patreon link in the description below. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.